mogul and former Senator Ben Bruce has deleted his tweet after being called out by former Vice President of the World Bank Aroma Ote over a claim he made about Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Ben Bruce had shared a video on Twitter claiming that Peter Obi had endorsed presidential candidate of People's Democratic Party Atiku Abubakar at the Nigerian Bar Association conference they attended on Monday, August 22nd. Reacting to this, Ute stated that this goes against the common sense series which Ben Bruce initiated and carried on with for years. The former World Bank executive added that she had assumed Bruce would be one of those encouraging an issue-based campaign and not a misinformation-based campaign. You see all of them? You see all of them? This Peter Obi's, just like we have been saying, Peter Obi's emergence has really exposed all of them. All of them, you think that they want good Nigeria because Peter Obi used the word articulated. And this man just turned it upside down that he endorsed a article. You see how they behave? Just like the woman said that it has to be on an issue-based campaign. That he never even thought that these people, you think that they know better. All of them, they love how the status quo, they want the status quo to continue. They want the abnormalities happening in this country to come out, to continue. This is the same Ben Bruce. We went to I think there was a time we learned that a DSS went to uh, National Assembly. It was one who rushed out to go and say, oh, we'll call the US and we'll call this. They should stop giving all these politicians visa, this and that. Without being told, we know those who are there among all the contestants. We know those who are genuine, those who are not genuine. But we can see how they have all turned out to stop condemning those who have made this country the way it is today and focusing on another person that they know that he has at least very good record, and they are beginning to turn everything as a joke. Ben Bruce should be ashamed of himself because he is not a Nigerian by birth. Who? It is his late mother, Bernadette, that is a Nigerian from Bayelsa State, and his father is a Greek. So by birth is Greek and not Nigerian. Hence, we are fatherland and not motherland. So he should stop causing confusion and inconvenience to Nigerians for Christ's sake. He like others that has the opportunity. He like the other that has the opportunity to make and suck Nigeria should please find a solace in keeping watch and quiet and enjoy their stolen and ill-gotten wealth. Well, not a few Nigerians were dissatisfied and disappointed by this very tweet by common sense exponents. In our country, we have seen a lot of transformational leaders. Some are sought regressively against their well-known principles and objectives, but soon after which they relapse into oblivion. Senator Ben Bruce support for the old order, which has held Nigeria captive all these years in an anticlimax of his pedigree, be obediently useful, committed to a new Nigeria. What a tribalistic hypocrite is the Ute for attacking Ben Bruce when she knows that Peter Obi's campaign base is on misinformation because he knows that he has nothing else to campaign with. Like seriously, Hehiaku Negu, please tell us one or two misinformation about Peter Obi. I don't understand though. For deleting the post, he admitted his mistake and become obedient and useful. So you that you are telling, so is Ben Bruce a small baby, is a child. Why did he delete his post? If you said Ute is being tribalistic, why did Ben Bruce? Why did he delete his post? Yeah, well, good reaction, prompt response. Ben Bruce talking on sense seeker. Was thinking Ben Bruce get sense. So, Sir Bruce, you are one man Nigerians respect so much. So don't even drag your reputation into more because of all these people who do not have a integrity. Even the Ben Bruce, when he was talking about common sense, when he was in the house House of Assembly. Did it even make any difference? He was just speaking ta 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 ta. It's if you there's one video that he made one time. He was talking about how Peter Obi did wonderfully well in the state. I think that time uh, he was still in the house. He was talking about how Peter Obi did very well. The video is still there. Go and verify. You people will not verify. You'll be looking for somebody who is going to give somebody card. You'll be rolling on the floor. All those this thing. At the end of the day, they will come out and be telling you what is not. We have seen all of them all. Thank God. If not that Peter Obi came out, you'd have been thinking that these guys they have a what it takes or they have the interest of the country at heart. Oh no lie. Please let us forgive him if he has the humility to own up that he made a mistake in his knowledge of the English grammar when Bruce could not even distinguish the actual word articulate to the politically coined word articulate, giving a hint of article's personal name. It is very silly, though he should not even have been seen as participating in all this childishness. He is and should be above these pranks. Unfortunately, he fell flat for it on seriously jolly political harlots like Dino Melaye and Reno Omokri could care less. They are out to do anybody's bidding as long as their hands are well greased. Ben is one among the people I highly respected. I see his statement as that of an imperfect man. I will appreciate if he apologized for that single act of being a miscreant. Exactly my point. I want a bred child who does not even and not never read the history of Nigeria will call himself stupid because I'm not the one that is stupid but him. Okay, that is Keyamo. They are opportunists and forever remain hypocrisy from their soul, were made by devil to deceive the gullible. Just imagine somebody that has been preaching on how Nigeria will become heaven and earth today doing otherwise. Yes, all of them. Thanks for talking some sense into his head. The likes of Dino Melaye, Festus Keyamo, and others also need this type of education. Nice one, madam. At the end, what counts is your actions and intentions. Life is spiritual. Okay? Most of our leaders mouth principle, character, and discipline, even though you Mori too bad. This na hammer on Bruce. Bruce lacks the common sense of comprehension. They are all shameless individuals. Good radiance to bad rubbish indeed. Aroma Hotel is on the good path of history through a courageous correction of an issue-based campaign towards Nigeria's presidential election next year. Our dear Bruce has also done the needful by deleting the misinformation. Kudos to the two of them for the courage to raise a dead-rooted concern and not quarrel in deleting it immediately. So guys, that's just what it is. Because he has sense, he wants to do the right thing. But some of them, they can do anything. Just like Ereno, Omokre, Dino Melaye, and Kiyamu. You see the way they are behaving? History will judge them.